Look at them go. Fast, efficient, collaborative. Your Agile team is a well-oiled machine, shipping features every 2 weeks. You're making progress, right? But what if all that energy, all that speed, is pointed in the completely wrong direction? This is a user story. It's the core of most Agile development. And I'm going to tell you something controversial. It's a trap. The user story asks your team to build a better, more attractive version of what already exists. It's asking for a faster horse. And here's the thing about faster horses. They will never lead you to the invention of a car. To find the right direction, you have to understand the customer's job to be done. Now, you've probably heard the famous milkshake story. The idea that people hired a milkshake not just to quench their thirst, but for the job of making a long, boring commute more interesting. It's a great story for one reason. It gets you to think beyond the product's features, but it's a dangerous foundation for a real innovation process. Why? Because making a commute interesting isn't a stable, functional job. It's a story about one type of person in one specific situation. A real innovation process needs a target that applies to an entire market. Let's contrast that story with a process. For years, Arm & Hammer thought their job was to provide nutrition to dairy herds. But through a disciplined process, they discovered that the dairy producer's real job was to optimize herd productivity. Unlike the milkshake story, optimizing herd productivity is a measurable, functional job with over 100 distinct outcomes that matter to every dairy producer. By focusing on that job, Arm & Hammer's innovation efforts had a clear, data-driven target, and they grew revenue by over 30% in a single year. That's the difference between a good story and a great strategy. The most innovative companies in the world run on two engines. The first is the strategy engine, and it's powered by a disciplined jobs-to-be-done process. Its only purpose is to find the customer's true functional job and identify their biggest unmet needs. It points to the destination. The second is the development engine, powered by Agile or whatever. This is your amazing product and engineering team. Once the destination is set, they have the tools and talent to build the vehicle that will get you there faster and better than anyone else. Let's make this real. If your team's entire strategy is based on this user story, what'll you get? You'll get a slightly better forklift. Maybe it turns a little sharper, or the fork lifts a little faster. That's incremental improvement. It's safe, but it's not innovative. But if your strategy engine identifies the real job, suddenly the possibilities explode. These solutions get the job done completely differently. They're better, more efficient, and have fewer visible features than the original forklift. You simply can't get there by just asking for a better forklift. Stop asking your designers or developers to be strategists. It's not their job. Your job as a leader is to give them a target that is worthy of their talent. Give them a job to be done. When you combine these two engines, you don't just build better products, you can build entirely new business models that your competition will never see coming. If you stick around for 30 more seconds, I'll show you how this thinking applies to something you probably do every single day. Think about your morning coffee. The job isn't make coffee. The real job is prepare for a productive day. That single insight changes everything. You stop thinking about building a better product, the coffee maker, and you can start thinking about building a new service. To see a full breakdown of that productive morning as a service idea and to get a free checklist you can use to apply this to your own business, click the link in the description below or in the first comment to read the full post on my Substack. Thanks for watching.